It's fine, thank you.
How's your
It's
Holy Week?
my my holiday. I heard
Holy
holiday.
Week? Holy
Ah,
Week es semana.
Holy Week. It's good. It's exciting.
It was because it's in the past, right? It was exciting.
It was exciting and too much things to do. Some
Oh, okay.
too much chores in the house. Too much uh,
Um,
too much
did
material to study.
you did you eat something special?
No. Uh, Today here my wife prepare spaghettis. I don't know how to say macaroni spaghettis,
Yeah.
and with a special sausage.
So,
So
okay.
it tastes delicious.
I know. That's great. And you spend time with your family, right?
Yes, too much time.
And hi, Veronica. How are you doing? Is Veronica here? No, I think she left. Okay, and how are you feeling with the coronavirus and stuff? Rafael, how are you feeling in your house of the
Um, my feeling
yes? Or how, yeah, ¿cómo te has sentido en estos días en la casa?
is good because always there are too much things to do. For example, today my wife was I don't know, was in fear
Mhm.
because the water tank was spilling too much. The
Oh,
water
okay.
the
Like
water
the
over
plumbing?
yes, the water from the water tank comes like an overflow, and
Mm.
um, it's make a noise in the roof, tuck 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 tuck. And
Oh, no.
she requested me to repair immediately. So wow, it's
No.
it's 6 in the morning. Yes, but that's important. Then I, I began to work to look for what is the problem. Okay, look for some tools and okay, make a provisional repair. So I think on Monday I have to continue with this. Mhm.
Oh, no.
And always there is something different to do that
Mhm.
require me to stay there, and so
Okay. But yeah, you have many things to do. You got really busy. And that is also good, like to spend time with your family, to eat some delicious things and stuff. That's really good. Okay. Well,
yes, teacher.
I think for now you are the only student. Let's see if the others that I saw Veronica, but she's not connected now. Maybe she had an issue with the internet. I don't know. But we have to start, okay? So today,
Okay, teacher. Mm-hmm.
today we're going to talk about professions. Can you see my presentation?
Uh, your presentation. Yeah, this is a speaking session.
Exactly, David. So,
Okay.
speaking session this is for the adult level, and this is the class 9. We're going to talk about professions as I was telling you, and we're going to play a game. I think we did that last time. I'm going to tell you a profession. For example, I have here one that says nurse, nurse. And the
Nurse.
next
Okay.
word, you're going to say the next word starting with the last letter of the word that I said. So, for example, if I say nurse, you will start with the E, as I have the
Yeah.
example here, engineer. Okay, the next one would be
Uh,
R and so on. Yes, is it clear?
is it only look for the profession? So no more. No definition. Only the name of the profession.
Yes, exactly. That's right.
Okay. I got it.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start with receptionist.
Okay. The next it will be teacher.
Okay, the next one would be retailer.
Mm, okay. Mm, reporter.
Oh, ooh, okay. Another with R. Um, let me think. Um, re you said reporter?
Yes, reporter.
R. I had this morning. A researcher. Researcher.
What?
Researcher.
Oh, again R. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh, mm, I think um, r- r- re- repair, for example, repair of cell phones.
Okay, so okay, all right. It would be a technical or cell phone repair. Okay, I would be if it ends with X. Okay, let me think. Could be seller. And another with S. No, okay.
Again,
I think we
R.
had enough.
Mhm.
Tell me.
What's the last profession?
Seller.
Seller. Uh, I name it retailer is a profession.
Retailer, yes. That's a profession. Very good. Um, let me see. Retailer, another with R. Okay, let me see. This game is difficult. Okay, let's go with what I have here. R with R. Let me see. What about Radio speaker.
Again, R.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Let's change it. Let's go with M. M as mom.
M. And uh, uh, M, medical assistant, for example.
Hello,
Hi,
Hello.
Veronica. How are you?
I'm fine. I had
Is
some
that,
problems with my computer.
oh, yeah, you told me, is it the Wi-Fi connection?
Yes, because there was like a problem with the Wi-Fi in my computer.
Oh, okay. No problem. Good that you are back. We were playing a game, but we are going to continue with the next activity, okay? So, and because we don't know more professions with art, right, Rafael? Okay,
Okay, teacher. It's good.
let's go. So, secret word. Do you have your WhatsApp connected?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to send you a picture of a profession, and you are going to describe the profession, and the other person, or in this case, let's suppose that, okay, Veronica has the image, so Rafael is going to guess or va a adivinar, or he's going to think about what profession is this based on Veronica's description, and then we change. Is it clear?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
clear.
Okay, so let me just open my WhatsApp here. Do you have your WhatsApp open?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we're going to start with Veronica. Okay, I'm going to send you the picture. There you go. I just sent it. So you're going to start with the description, and Rafael, you're going to guess what the profession is.
Okay. The profession is someone who is very good in maths. Is a person that can um, that can um, organize the information to say if for example if there is enough money in the company.
Mhm. Like an accountant.
Yes.
Oh, accountant. Okay. So is accountant the profession, Veronica?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So what's next?
All right, so I'm going to send you the picture, okay, Rafael?
Okay, teacher.
Let me see. Okay, this one. There you go.
Uh, it's is someone who makes the drawing to build a building.
Mm, is
Oh.
like an architect.
Ah, excellent. Bingo, bingo.
Okay.
All right, great. Okay, so this is the next one, Veronica.
Okay.
So you can explain them in a minute. And also to Rafael.
Okay. Teacher, you sent me 2 pictures.
Yeah, the
Which,
first one, then Rafael, and then again you. And like that. So just one for now.
okay. So I have to explain the second one.
It could be cualquiera de las dos, pero ahorita ya explicas la segunda.
Okay. Is someone who works taking notes about the, for example, the stars and and the other words like math.
Mm. No, I don't know. I don't understand. Take notes of stars.
Yes, about the galaxy and study the
Ah,
galaxy.
so I think it's astronomers.
Astronom.
Astronomer.
Yeah.
Astronomer.
Don't
Ah,
worry,
astronomer.
astronomer. Remember
Astronomer.
con las series? Astronomer. Okay. What is your profession, Rafael?
Is one guy who help help with the damage in the house that has to, I don't know how, that is related with the water. When the water leaks, he repairs that
Ah,
in the.
In the
it's
house,
like
yes.
What?
okay, it's like when, for example, if a sink is
Clogged.
catch clogged
Uh,
clogged.
yes, it's clogged or it's cut, and there is a damage. He fix it.
Okay, it is a plumber.
Yes, plumber.
Plumber. Yeah, great. Okay. What is your second profession, Mary?
Uh,
It's an important person who makes the law to be accomplished. Uh,
mm,
he he makes something like applies the justice.
is um I don't remember how to say it in English. It is like you said
Judge. Yeah,
Yes,
judge.
judge.
yes.
Or a judge. Okay, now yeah, your turn. Veronica.
Uh the profession is about someone who likes writing books.
Mhm.
It's a writer.
No, is like the owner of the books.
The, it's the owner. It's not the
Yes.
it's not the writer. Not the writer. Is it the owner? Uh, uh,
Yes, the owner.
the owner the owner of the book.
Yes, the person who has the rights.
The rights. The oh yeah, I don't know exactly how is who is the owner of the rights. I don't know if it's the editor
The
or
person
It's
who
similar. Uh-huh.
um,
It's,
no
for
I don't know.
example, it's a synonym of writer, but it's another, yes, another way of saying writer.
Hmm. The author.
Yeah, very good.
yes.
It is also a good
Mm,
description. And you have one more, and we finish with this activity. So let's go with Rafael.
okay, so it's the person who works with the wood, making furniture, making tables, chairs.
Ah, okay. Is a carpenter.
Yes, bingo.
Ah,
Mm,
okay.
good. And the last one, Veronica.
The last one is someone who works with meat. Is a person who cuts the meat.
It's the it's but the butcher.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh,
very
okay.
good. So is this, what is the pronunciation?
The
Butcher.
the butcher.
But show.
Butcher.
Yes. Okay, very good, guys. You have the vocabulary. Now, I'm going to share with you because the next activity is related with the video. This video is about changing careers. So you are going to look at the video, it's very short, and you are going to answer these two questions. What are some other jobs that one is the person that is in the video is the owner of a company. So what jobs has he done in the last 15 years? And the next question is, what do you think he thinks you should try to find in life? Okay, just those two questions. I'm going to send it. Do you prefer in WhatsApp or where? Okay, here in the Skype chat, I send it. And please let me know when you finish watching the video.
Uh, so I, I, I lost the link. Oh yeah, yeah.
Do when they were growing up. In the last 15 years of my career, I've been an English teacher, attorney, a video game creator, now a toilet paper salesman selling millions of rolls of toilet paper a year. Life is about finding the intersection of what you really, really love with what you're really, really good at. As simple as it sounds, it's really not that easy to find. After a brief stint as an English teacher, I went to law. law school and ended up becoming an attorney at a really big law firm here in New York City. Like most Americans, for the next 2-3 years, I was holding on to my job for dear life, working really late hours, a job that I thought maybe I was good at, but certainly not one that I really, really loved. I then came upon that epiphany that it takes years, if not tens of thousands of hours to get really good at something. I really didn't have a lot of time to waste. This talk isn't for those that are just looking to quit their job because they don't like their boss or they had a long day at work. This is for those that are ready to make the completely scary leap into a brand new career. So as you think about making that career change, here are a few tips that I hope you consider and a few things that I picked up along the way. First, there's 3 things to think about before you're ready to move on. Number 1, professional life is about learning. If you're not even interested in learning anymore, there's a huge red flag that there might not be a future for you in that industry. Number 2, career changes are gut-driven. If you're constantly having sleepless nights where you're just wide awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking, oh man, I can't live with myself if I never try to make this change, or if I don't even actually investigate it, then trust your gut, it might be time for that career change. On the flip side, one reason to not move on is short-term pain. If you don't like your boss or people at the office are grading on you, that's actually not a really good reason to absolutely change your career. Because when you do change your career, you're generally going to have to start from the bottom, and you're actually going to probably feel a lot of short-term pain, whether it's through a lack of salary or a lack of a title. Pain at any job is inevitable. So now you're convinced that it's time to change your career. And there's 3 things to do immediately. First, network, network, network. No one ever builds a career without a good mentor or a good support network. What I mean by networking is getting all the great advice that you can possibly get. Technology has made it so simple to reach out to new people to say, hey, I'm thinking about making a career change. Do you have just 5 minutes to chat with me? That passion and that hunger and that ability to be a sponge really attracts awesome mentors and people willing to give you their time to give you some good advice. Go out there and meet new people. The second thing you need to do immediately is shore up your finances. The reality is when you change your career, you're either going to start with a job with a lower title or lower pay, or maybe even no pay, especially if you're starting your own business. So going out there and making sure that your finances are in order to make the transition less painful is really, really important. For me personally, as I made the transition from being an attorney over to a video game creator, I wanted to have at least 6 to 12 months of personal runway in the bank. 6 to 12 months might not be the right number for you, but be honest with yourself on what that number should be. Number 3, if you're not ready to make the full jump right at this moment, then get your side hustle on. Side hustles could be anything from volunteering with an organization that's in that new industry that you want to go into. Could be starting your business part-time on the weekends. It's a free way to get a taste to see if you really, really love something. So you're ready to make the move, or maybe you already made the move. Here are 3 things you should think about doing right now. 1, do not, I repeat, do not burn bridges. You spend years building those bridges. Why burn them now? The world is such a small place, especially with all these online platforms, that believe me, you will see these people again, and probably in the most inopportune times. Number 2, take stock of what you've learned in your previous career or careers. Most likely, a lot of those things are really applicable to your new job and your new career, whether it's interacting with people, playing on a team, or whether it's dealing with jerks and dealing with assholes. All those things are really universally applicable. You're gonna find jerks no matter what industry you're in. No one's immune to it. Everyone's got to figure it out, and you probably know how to do it already. And lastly, when you start your new job, I know you're going to be nervous, but don't worry, take a deep breath, because this is what I want to tell you. You're part of a new team now, and everyone around you is rooting for your success, because your success is their success. So welcome to your new career. I was not one of those kids that knew exactly what they wanted to do when they were growing up. In the last 15 years of my career, I've been an English teacher, attorney, a video game creator, and now a toilet paper salesman selling millions of rolls of toilet paper a year. Life is about finding the intersection of what you really, really love with what you're really, really good at. As simple as it sounds, it's really not that easy to find. After a brief stint as an English teacher, I went to law school and ended up becoming an attorney at a really big law firm here in New York City. Like most Americans, for the next 2-3 years, I was holding on to my job for dear life, working really late hours at a job that I thought maybe I was good at, but certainly not one that I really, really loved. I then came upon that epiphany that it takes years, if not tens of thousands of hours to get really good at something. I really didn't have a lot of time to waste. This talk isn't for those that are just looking to quit their job because they don't like their boss or they had a long day at work. This is for those that are ready to make the completely scary leap into a brand new career. So as you think about making that career change, here are a few tips that I hope you consider and a few things that I picked up along the way. First, there's 3 things to think about before you're ready to move on. Number 1, professional life is about learning. If you're not even interested in learning anymore, that's a huge red flag that there might not be a future for you in that industry. Number 2, career changes are often gut-driven. If you're constantly having sleepless nights where you're just wide awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking, oh man, I can't live with myself if I never try to make this change, or if I don't even actually investigate it, then trust your gut. It might be time for that career change. On the flip side, one reason to not move on is short-term pain. If you don't like your boss or people at the office are grating on you, that's actually not a really good reason to absolutely change your career. Because when you do change your career, you're generally going to have to start from the bottom, and you're actually going to probably feel a lot of short-term pain, whether it's through a lack of salary or a lack of a title. Pain at any job is inevitable. So now you're committed.
Televisor, todo.
That it's time to change your career. And there's 3 things to do immediately. First, network, network, network. No one ever builds a career without a good mentor or a good support network. What I mean by networking is getting all the great advice that you could possibly get. Technology has made it so simple to reach out to new people to say, hey, I'm thinking about making a career change. Do you have just 5 minutes to chat with me? That passion and that hunger and that ability to be a sponge really attracts awesome mentors and people willing to give you their time to give you some good advice. So go out there and meet new people. The second thing you need to do immediately is shore up your finances. The reality is when you change your career, you're either going to start with a job with a lower title or lower pay or maybe even no pay, especially if you're starting your own business. So going out there and making sure that your finances are in order to make the transition less painful is really, really important. For me personally, as I made the transition from being an attorney over to a video game creator, I wanted to have at least 6 to 12 months of personal runway in the bank. 6 to 12 months might not be the right number for you, but be honest with yourself on what that number should be.
Watching the video.
If you're not ready to make the full jump.
Because I hear some noises, I think, okay. All right. So, what about the first question, Veronica? What are some other jobs that has done in the last 15 years?
Excuse me, the 15 jobs that he had?
Yeah.
He was, okay, he was, I forgot.
Don't remember?
No, I just remember that he was like he created a web page.
Yeah.
And I heard that he created a magazine.
Okay. Do you have something else, Rafael?
No, teacher, it's much rapid for me. I think I have to listen one more time because it's too fast.
All right. Yeah, I think so. Well, he mentioned something about video games, and I think he's a video game creator, and he sells toilet paper. You got that? And Okay, the second question to Rafael. What do you think you should try to find in life?
What am I think? What am I think? If I try what, teacher?
Uh, what do you think? Okay, what about try to find in life? So based on his description.
No, no. I don't understand exactly the question. Please.
Okay, let me share the presentation. Maybe you're not okay there. So it's the second question. What do you think you should try to find in life?
Uh, what do you think you should try to find? What do you think you should try to find in life? Oh, well, he he made some counseling. So something like meet as many people as you can
Mhm.
and check your finance and learn too much things and another advices. So because he changed the profession before he was a video games creator, and now I think he is an English teacher in New York.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Very
So
good. Okay, these are questions for your personal life. This situation apply for you and or someone you know, and why?
Could you repeat, please, teacher?
This situation, like changing careers, applies to your life or to another person that you know, and why?
I think that uh, this the situation, yes, is that comes well very important because he explained that that you should talk with other people and and do the and work in something that you want, in something
Mhm.
that you feel comfortable, and you will avoid feeling that you waste a lot of time, and for that reason is very important, and you can get more success in your work.
Yes. So, but this apply to your life or someone's life?
Yes, I think that yes, I in my life, yes, because I it's very important for me that I will work in something that I want, and that will cause if I I will be success or
Success.
not. And
Okay. And what about you, Rafael?
Well, for me, yes, apply because I used to be an aviation maintenance technician, but suddenly the situation changed because the contract finished, and for it's difficult to meet another job in the same situation. So for now, I'm thinking to change from aviation maintenance technician to English teacher.
Yeah.
So I am in progress to preparing to be a good English teacher. Nothing to do with the aviation maintenance technician.
Yeah. And why do you like to change your career?
Excuse me.
Why you wanted to change your career?
Why I
Yes.
change?
Yes.
Well, because for English teacher, I always enjoy uh, learning English, and sometimes trying to talk in English, to speak in English. Uh, so I think I have a basis to be a good English teacher.
Okay. Nice. As long as you like it, anything else is not a problem. Okay.
I yes, I like.
And what worries you about making a change in your work, in your career?
Me?
Mm,
Yeah, anybody?
Okay, Veronica.
mm. Okay, I think that the the thing that I in that case I would be worried is about the money because if, for example, I am working in I am working uh, as an English teacher, I lost my job. I would lost a lot of money, and that would be my and that would be my yes, I will be worried about it, but I think that I don't in that case I could I couldn't um look for another career because I like a lot the English degree career, and I want to be an English teacher, but to change it would be a very difficult thing.
Yeah, difficult decision. If
Yes.
three pieces of advice you give to someone who wanted it to change career?
Mm,
So I think it's begin changing your mind because
Yes.
it's another challenge to be professional in another subject.
In
So
another area, yeah.
and be patient because maybe it requires the results not to be like immediate. So maybe it's last time. to see the results. So I think the person must be patient. Um,
And one more.
and I think don't think in the money because is if the income from the new job is not the same as before, he or she uh, feel bored, and maybe it's not good because it makes stress or something. So don't think in the money for the new
Think about the money.
career.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much for your advice. Now we're going to move to the next activity. In this activity, I'm going to show you a picture of a weird profession o una profesión extraña. So you're going to make a description of the profession. In 2 minutes, you're going to describe what you think the profession is. It doesn't have to be the correct description, but it's your personal opinion. Is it clear?
Yes, I had read it about the profession yet. I'm
Okay.
ready. Excuse me. I'm ready. No.
Already. Okay, okay. You are going to have 1 minute to describe the profession. Okay, so let me put the chronometer. Just 1 minute, please. Hold down timer. And we're gonna put 1 minute set. Okay. So Veronica, you are going to start now that you know this profession. So ready?
Yes. Okay. The I have to start now.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the Beth Warner job consists about a person who works sleeping. So that person has to sleep for almost 10 hours or for a long time. And some scientifics have to study like the health of that person while the person is sleeping, and some um, conditions of the brain of that person.
Okay, very good. It's a good description. You know the profession before, right? Because it is the right description. It's actually a person who works in a hotel, especially, and the person has to go to each room and sleep there for a while or stay there for a while and warm up the bed while the guest comes to sleep in. It's strange, but yeah, it's real. Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Veronica. And now let's go with Rafael. This is the picture or the profession. Okay, it says it's a full-time Netflix year. Okay,
Full-time Netflix viewer. I have to describe this profession.
yes, you
Well,
have to describe.
I think that the beginning is amazing to watch movies and somebody pay pay for that. But I think something like 3 or 4 hours watching videos is no good for for health. So because that makes getting a situation like a sleep, or the person gets tired. So I think this is a kind of very weird profession to be
Okay,
a.
perfect. One. It's difficult, yeah. Actually, that is the profession, to watch Netflix and to give some scores and analyze if there is a problem or something. I think that sometimes we will get tired of watching TV.
I
Okay.
have not heard about the Netflix profession, and it sounds very weird.
Yeah. Would you like to be Netflix viewer?
Uh, I would be a millionaire if I work in that.
Yeah, I like to watch series, but I think 8 hours is too much. But yeah, if you like it a lot. Okay, the next profession is this one,
Snake milker.
like
Milker.
milk.
Milker
Yeah.
is veneno.
Yes. Yeah. In this case, well, milk is como leche, but in this case, it means the poison. Yes.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Um, okay. The profession consists about um, getting experience and keep working, learning about how to take a snake before doing that, because if you don't know how to take a snake, the snake could beat you, and it is very dangerous. And then you have to take the milk, the snake's milk, to study with some uh, chemicals and study that in a laboratory.
Okay. Very good. Excellent. Was it difficult?
Yes, because I didn't know about that job.
Okay. Yeah, I think you described it very well also. That is the perfect description. And for the last one, for Rafael, we have this one. I'm thinking,
So
oh
I
my
think
God. Okay.
That is
sometimes
disgusting.
to feel the odor of another person is sometimes it's terrible, but sometimes it's not good, because if the person has good smell, is good for for the person, but if it is not, it's terrible. What I think in this case, all the judges gets the odor from of the other person. I think they are sweeting and spells some terrible odors, but it's their job to describe the odor, maybe to make a product like a perfume, or
Yeah.
that's for avoid these odors in the other persons. So it's a terrible job, a terrible job.
Oh, yeah.
So in my
Would you
case,
like to?
uh,
Would you
I
like to be other job?
no, I prefer to change for English teacher, but not for other judge.
Yeah,
I
me too.
prefer to work in that case. I prefer to work with the snake.
Yeah, I think that's disgusting. Their job consists basically on smelling armpits. So to test if the deodorants are working or if they have to redo the in the lab. So that's basically the profession. Right? I think we have already finished for today. And thank you so much, guys, for coming. And the other students, I don't know what happened. Maybe they forgot the class, but you guys have the points for today, okay? So I hope to see
Thank
you tomorrow.
Okay, teacher, see you
Okay,
tomorrow.
teacher.
Thank you very much.
Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye,
teacher.
teacher. Bye, Veronica.